Do you have a resume?
Pardon me?
Do you have a resume?
Not with me, I sent it in.
Oh, yeah, okay, we
Oh,
have
okay,
it. That's cool. That's fine if we have it.
Okay.
Since it's not in front of us right now, how about you talk about a little bit about yourself and your related experience?
Okay, the related experience lies with plays and some TV commercials that I've done in the past. Probably a handful of them, less than 10, more than 5, throughout life. I started my first one when I was about 8 years old, Wonder Bread. And then I've done some stuff, mostly for corporate work. Herman Miller, Amway, Steelcase. On the other side, I just did a couple for Stryker Medical and was Tupperware actually makes, or Rubbermaid I should say, makes medical equipment. And I played a doctor in a commercial for them. So
What agency are you signed up with?
I'm not signed up with one over here. I have a modeling agency on the other side of the state.
Okay. You Grand Rapids?
Yes.
What's your relationship like with technology?
Pretty astute. I have all the latest technology, the apps, the smartphone, the tablets, computer, laptops. I used to own a telecommunications company, and we did voice over IP. I sold international voice over IP communications to long distance companies. So that involved me putting equipment in foreign countries and hooking up joint ventures to create inter-exchange agreements for the foreign routes. So I got quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I used to work at Ameritech and AT&T, actually designing wide area networks. So for government, hospital, and the education field.
Yeah, so you know your stuff.
Huh?
You know your stuff.
I do know a little
bit. Okay, so if you could buy any new, like the latest tech on the market today, what would be like your buy, your dream buy?
The dream buy
Yeah.
would be something that right now I have 3 separate entities with the smartphone and the tablet and the computer. I'd like to find either apps or products that all work together, because the Apple is so proprietary that you either have to have all Apple or you've got to have all non-Apple. I'd like to be able to use my iPhone with my tablet and my computer and not have to worry about downloading or opening up things that don't open up on different things. So something that ties it all together would be my ultimate dream.
Good invention right there.
What's that?
That's a good invention.
I think it would be.
idea.
I think it would be.
Cool. What's the nerdiest thing about you?
The nerdiest thing about me,
Yeah.
I understand dense wavelength division multiplexing, which is it's that. Do you remember back when Sprint used to do little pin drop commercials?
Yeah.
They were the first innovators of the fiber optic technology for telecommunications. Well, what dense wavelength division multiplexing is a piece of equipment that takes that single beam of light and channelizes it in the color spectrum to create a broader spectrum for your data. It turns that it turned it from like 18.1s into gigs by creating better bandwidth.
Okay.
So that's pretty nerdy.
So a little bit about the show. So we're casting an older male and a younger female,
Okay.
and we're kind of the dynamic between them.
Okay.
So it's either going to be one way or the other. So we were thinking like a really tech savvy girl with like a kind of like a caveman guy, or vice versa, a really like tech savvy guy with kind of like this like ditzy kind of girl.
Okay.
And so the banter that ensues because
okay.
of that. And we are looking to shoot the pilot in the end of March,
Okay.
and we'd be doing 13 full episodes in May.
Okay.
So we would be doing callbacks early February.
Early
February.
Yep.
Okay.
So I think now we'll have you read that.
Okay.
Just go through it. It's not about reading it word for word. It's more about your personality shining through. So if you miss a line or whatever, that's not the point. It's to get your
Okay.
your emotion through. So we'll have you stand up over here on the X.
Okay.
Can you slate, please?
What's that?
Can you slate?
Your name, age, and height
Okay.
for us. Yeah.
Scott.